Everyone loves salsa, but when you go shopping, there are so many options to choose from.
We took 3 of the most popular brands from Costco. I think these are actually the only 3 in our store, so there may be different ones. We have the Kirkland brand, the Jack's Cantina brand, and the Mateo's brand.
But before we start, if you guys like videos about gardening, animal care, cooking, or anything related to homesteading, make sure you guys subscribe and give this video a thumbs up to see more.
Before we start, we'd like to mention that we don't get paid from anybody on this. We don't get paid from Costco, from Jack's, from Mateo's.
And it's a completely honest review of all 3 brands. So to start, we're going to cover the differences. The first obvious difference would be that Jack's is a refrigerated fresh salsa, so you buy it from the refrigerator section. Right. And these 2 you buy from the shelf and you store on your shelf until you open.
Right. Now, one thing that I also seen is that this one here, the Mateo's, comes in a glass jar, whereas the Jack's in the Kirkland brand come in plastic.
Another difference would be that the Kirkland and Jack's are both USDA certified organic. Yep. Mateo's is not. Right. Does not mean that they're not using high quality organic ingredients, but it does mean that they're not certified organic.
The calories in the Kirkland and the Mateo brand are 10 calories, and the Jack's is 5 calories, so not much of a difference.
So they all contain, all the 3 of these contain 2 grams of carbohydrates, 0 grams of fat, 1 gram of sugar, but 0 grams of added sugar. So the sugar probably comes from the tomatoes. Yes. My best guess. Now the Jack's does contain agave syrup in its ingredients list, but not enough to up the sugar at all.
A couple of the ingredients differences that we've seen is the Kirkland has some different peppers in it. It had jalapeno, chili peppers, and chipotle peppers, whereas the Jack's
just has green and jalapeno peppers.
Has green and jalapeno, and the Mateo's only had jalapeno. And these 2 here had lime juice, whereas the Mateo's had lemon.
All right, so to look at price differences, the Jack's is 48 ounces for $6.99, which makes it 15 cents an ounce. The Mateo's is 32 ounces for $6.79, which makes it 21 cents an ounce. So a little bit more expensive, but again, it does come in the glass jar, so anything that comes in glass is probably going to be a little bit more expensive.
Right.
And Kirkland is 2 38-ounce bottles, so you're buying 76 ounces of salsa for $8.99, so that is 12 cents an ounce. So Kirkland is the cheapest per ounce, with Jack only 3 cents more per ounce, and then this one is a little bit more expensive.
Right. Right, so if you were looking for fresh salsa, that's not a bad price.
No, it's not.
No, that's actually a really good price.
Yeah.
So.
Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned because we're about to move on to the blind taste testing.
This is the best part.
I have gotten 3 dishes of salsa and a plate of chips, and Samuel and Dad both do not know which is which. So they're going to try each one, tell us how they think it tastes, tell us what they like, what they don't like about it, and then they're going to give it a rating out of 5 tomatoes. Yeah. Take a dip. What do you think?
It's good. I'd say it's about average, so like 2.5 tomatoes.
You give it 2.5 tomatoes?
Mm-hmm. I give that 4 to 5.
Okay, so like 4.5?
Yeah, I would say 4.5. It's very, it's got a little bite to it. You can feel the heat a little bit.
Yeah.
It's tangy. Would you say tangy, maybe? If that would be the word for it.
Little.
It's got a lot of flavor. It's bold.
Okay.
Yep, I like it. When I get a good chip, you can scoop it up on there.
I think that one's more watery.
Yeah, I think so. Look. You can actually see it dripping off the...
Possibility.
You can definitely taste that it has more water, maybe.
What about the kick?
It doesn't really. It's not really spicy.
It definitely doesn't have the kick that the other one had, and yes, it's definitely more watery. It took a little more to get, like, it's not thick.
Okay.
So not big on my chart. I like thick, bold salsa. That one definitely beats that one.
Yeah.
Alright.
For me, I don't know. Everybody's got their own preference. This is just my preference. What do you think?
I think the other one was better.
Yeah. Okay. You want to try the
How do you rate that one though?
this one here? I would say 2.
2.
2 out of 5?
That's what I
Yeah.
was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm not big on that one. And I don't like it. It's very chunky, which, again, fine for some people. I don't like the big chunks of tomato, even though I like salsa. It's mostly tomatoes. I don't like the chunks of tomato. I'd rather have it more fine like that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and this one looks really fine here. The no
Yeah.
chunks of tomatoes.
Tiny,
Looks
tiny
better.
little.
Better appearance than this one. So let's give it a try. See what it tastes like. Because maybe looks can be deceiving. It may not taste as good. Let's see.
Has it kicked?
Yeah.
I can tell by your face.
It definitely is spicier than the other 2.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those that don't hit you right away,
And then it just
and then it kinda,
blasts and then
But
goes
it's
back.
also the kind that sticks with you for a while.
Well,
So I would probably rate that one maybe a 3, 3.5.
Okay.
It's still runnier than I'd like to see my salsa.
sure.
But it doesn't have the big chunks in it, so it doesn't. I don't shy away from it because of that. But the chunks I don't like.
Okay.
But that's
How do you feel?
pretty good. It's better.
Other than the thin salsa, I think the flavor was really good. I'd give it about a 3, 3.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're probably about the same on them, right?
So you're agreed pretty much that you like the first one better.
Yeah.
You like the first one better too?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the salsa people in the house, they like the Kirkland the best, with Mateo second.
Yep.
For the not salsa person and someone else that I know in the house, Mom, I know that she likes the Jacks.
AKA Mom.
Yes, I know that Mom likes the Jacks better, and I've never really tried it before, but I tried it today, and I actually like the Jacks better than the other 2. But I would like the Kirkland over the Mateos.
But I like the thickness. These 2 are a little. This isn't as watery as the Jacks. The Jacks is pretty watery for me, and I think it's because it's got big chunks of tomato in it, and the tomato, the moisture probably comes out of the tomatoes, I would think, and waters it down a little bit.
I like it.
More than like a puree. This is almost like a puree, and the Kirkland is too. But the Kirkland, like she was talking about, is thickened by tomato paste. They thicken it with tomato paste, so that's why I like it. It's thick.
Yeah.
It really hangs on the tortilla really good.
Yeah. So thanks for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, share it out, and let us know what you guys think in the comments below. We'll see you soon.
See ya. Has all those little seeds in it. The tomato seeds.
The pepper seeds is what gives it the kick.
See all the pepper seeds? This one I know because I don't like the chunks in this one.
Yeah.
I really, now I've had that one, we're going to be buying that and that probably. Because this here, this is good.
I'm not a salsa person, but I like the Jacks. Actually, and that might just be because I'm not a salsa person
Mom loves the Jacks.
that I like the Jacks.
This would have given it away because it was cold. And the other ones were room temperature.